the most insulted government in the history of this country. And every day you listen to the radio and personal invectives and insults are rained on my person. But like I said, those things are not going to distract me. I have a job to do. I'm a boy who sent me your trunk, me and the craft.
Ghana for Murefi again them. Ghana for history. Ghana for kaya sem. Moka say mere bi etwemu. Captain Smart ebe kan sem bi say. Mu Ghana for some pa mo nko bisa Ekufuado. Ni omo koye wo wa. Omo ni owusu bempa. Ni owusu bempa ekoye ma. Wei Nana Ekufuado ewo wa. President believe in way about some reactions about for me mamunyina kwa ba ene ye ba bedi nkomo mepese obefre obi na obi nso afre obi ene ye bedi nkomo in a very keen and very informative way. Richard will say wasan babium. I have MTN, Vodafone, wasan babium and timude ye campaign say ejuma mre kuro no mu no inti daben enkosi daben na wo de wo business akosi obi apatase instead of say obey your own agent. But I bet you kurumuha Indian for China for mu kios for respectful business place. Mon campaign mon fa buy obeti mumra. And I baby din komo na mpese ye tie bribi first. Na ye call near ye buy no so. Emre bi etwe mu Kennedy Agyapong be yes stinky we be about Kwaku Anan Kwaku Anan abeka we Bawumia ho asem bi saa mere ni nyina na Kennedy Agyapong ye na dwen se oba be ye president o saa mere na encheye amafo se mukaya ono ani station Kwaku Anan no ye adwuma ma no osi block him some campaign a yem block him. Samotia say, Samon company, you see, every man must learn how to go and fish their own fish. Not to sit there for someone to give you a fish all the time. We need to sanitize the system and we need to teach you discipline. So what I say, you be now obey a beggar, African. Not all the time obey a beggar. We are known as beggars, even in the West. Emre bi etwe mu enche ye. Samre ni nyina Kennedy Agyapong anwene ho se oba be ye president. Because Ekufuado ena all leadiomo. Otimi ho se Kennedy Agyapong anya na adwene se oba be ye president during that time no. Inti emra Kwaku Anan kan sembiti a anasa nya na wanka hwe ntia we yo. Ghana for de ho so bi kan asem na asem na oka ne no kora wo se wakasa tia me. Emra Kwaku Anan kasa ye efa Bawumia performance ho no. Kennedy Agyapong as always temper tantrum o throw niama around ema oni Kwaku Anan kora be ye akasa ma enimguase bebre Africa ni a otimi handle conflict resolution. We need a whole school, a whole curriculum about conflict resolution for Africans. And Sir President Owonyansa Baswa, we will introduce those things, how to live and how to resolve matters in a very amicably way so it doesn't end up losing a whole society way. So what you say? It yebeka wasem but yababe analyze it. Kennedy Agyapong say way strategy. Bawumia. They said now they are using themselves to campaign. There is no message. There's no message. But Monshe Omulidano. The reason why we are where we are, MPP in Kotendia, many people almost share the performance of each other. They themselves don't trust themselves. So a lot of I was me correct me can say dear men me yes say because ebuo ni abusienum, ebuo ni ekuonum, they have no integrity for themselves. So let me take this opportunity. I've blocked him. Mame, thank you very much. Mame Regina, welcome. Baba, welcome. Please, let's share the video. Share video. Actually, we are doing education. Yeah, liberating the minds of Ghanaians. We are now putting critical thinking into your on your table. Please grab it. Think through things very critically. Memo be and sorry, na social media ya abasu ya nkrofo omunya juma. People think say in fact, because me ankasa na me kan say bring a skit, bring something to sell to the rest of the world. There are so many things in Africa we can talk about, not jandam, not to create stories and come and sit on social media in attempt to malign or to discredit or devalue someone. Use their own messages. Bring the fact, what they themselves say, and you be the judge. Don't come and create something that is not there. So let's listen to Oketechi free fast and be okan ye mre bi etwa mu. Menua senkofo we kasa muntie me no. Onyansani ena okasa ono akora ni mu no ntie ne ho. Oh sorry. Okosia ohun okasa ontie ne ho. Okasa fafa onkotie me. I listen to my videos. People are wondering, why are you watching yourself? I say, I like to see what I did right, what I did wrong, so I can correct it next time. Mesha see a name to say, and then me tear me huntinoja, me yiniba, Muma yenti Oketechi free fa can sembi. And then me be can sembi to the fact of what he's saying. Say, Akufo-Addo no, he grew up in a certain with a certain style be a Akufo-Addo only self-esteem he feast onto ena obi bia ope se obi yutino. Not just say your works cannot show into debiano. Every leader only integrity, or every leader only self-esteem. No, they are surrounded by people who are going to hail them. The people are going to use that leader no to get what they want, but the leader will spoil, and whoever the beneficiaries of that leader no nejumayono, these are the people who are going to suffer from that leadership. No? And this is exactly what Akufo-Addo did. Muma yentie Oketechi efrifa. Oh, adiewe.
I am learned and more educated than Abronye. Sabi Fianyas, I mean, what Abronye be. Now, so Kwame before Abronye to be a regional chairman. It means saying you may pay the Quadia. I feel you can be a regional chairman in Asante region, and you and Kubosiako. Me, when I had the opportunity to sit down with another Akufo-Addo one-on-one, and I was a problem, a free one, and a free one way around him. When you had that opportunity? Yes. You had it? Yes. Before 2020? Yes, before 2020. I decided not to talk.
Amanfo, let's pay attention to what Oketechi Afrifa is saying. Oketechi Afrifa speaks a lot, and he sometimes Ghana and Kasa, Jandames, and also Omomo Kasa, they hold no accountability to it. They don't care whether it comes back to them or whatever, just like the whole MPP. Kennedy Agyapong and 1 year said he was going to become a president, and but just the way they do their things, you know. Osorian echinania whom ne kano na akọ pushing on why, but no plan. But there are people's life depending on the good leadership in Ghana. You don't just get up and say, I want to become a president without you paying account to everything you've done before. Mamika Semichiro. You see, Emra Obama, president, you know, America being America that applies a biblical concept and laws. They went back. The minute Obi epese obe yemfo Obi a whole are mindful. Once you are going to become responsible for information. They start to fish you. Me catch you say police. The minute you apply to become a police, So the force, go into the force. You no longer have privacy anymore. They would dig me interview me that I was a manager before in a call center. I've been interviewed by the police headquarters where they hire people. One of the guys, maybe some Sri Lankan boy, not all and floor. I was the quality assurance manager. I was the one grading people on telephone etiquettes, how to speak to customers. So I was the people, the managers, and I said the leaders were Jumemwa. Almost peke yet to be interviewed by this short woman. The woman possessed so much power. I was shocked. So this country, they give every nyansa a coin and not the look. Oba tie bio and oba adwuma mo oba interview me. They will fish you off fish ye eko baby o friba. Eko back to Sri Lanka. Wa bodam da, wa ye we da, but Ghana for no ye mu assassin into no ye kasa ye nwene ho. Iti Kennedy Agyapong na oni Kwaku Anan. Yes, our beef no. He never knew say you see one day because it was not in his plan. There's no plan. Period. Or share this Akufo-Addo what did not tell that. Moka say Kennedy Agyapong na nenu musem or say MPP for ye moa enim nyansa. It is true. It's because of what he has seen. So when you are around shit for too long, you start to stink like a shit. So he's thinking. Kennedy Agyapong he's thinking. Because he's been around shit for too long, but Sankagana nibe reasoner. And Kobetimi who said, I don't want to be corrupt. I don't want to be safe. Because Eldo me yet, but let me go in branch over to NDC. And I said, I will become my own way, fighting for specific laws. Nenka niyama me ye, no, me ye ni ye, men kasanko siyakase musa, men didi nkrofo, men person bedi omoso, no men didi omatem. Kennedy Agyapong to be did you be at them no funny who free because he doesn't respect anybody. Or no one saying for muamo. Many of people who works alongside Kennedy Agyapong musresre are him for musresre Kennedy Agyapong. Just a simple semantic kekeno or muamo because Kennedy Agyapong has been MP in a specific area for more than 20 years. The man could not fight for one company to go to away asing. So you can tell say he hasn't he sat around shit for too long. So oya papa and anka or money who creditor anka he will remove himself from the shit. It's the same thing one yene. The same campaign message now all you soon no. Isn't it the same thing Kwaku Anan said? Or no ye na dia or give you that stinky way argument on the national television because he is around shit. So he is thinking, just like everybody else, MPP for no, they all stink. Everybody has done something in the past, they don't care. On your mom, Sauti Asie, Yentie, Nia, we can't about a Akufo-Addo. Let's listen and then we'll get into the topic. From now on, pay attention. You don't need to untimin kwabron somehow obia if you are sitting the bus and see where you no. They have their own power or on your own way. You can never make a new Obronsam. What you do, it takes effect on Obronsam. Obronsam is the only person or no baby unit. You can't do untimin for so you can go to a strong man's house and tie them down and think he said they will be tied down or then in Sabe said. Until you need to pay attention. You can never make anybody. The only people who gives their power to other people are criminals. Criminals who are catched by the law. And only the akolakitua koteboto beka chiro say you atade you mpabo see her for belt to see her kodan wemu no straight to. But when it comes to these people, no let's listen to what Oketechia Frifa said, and you get to see say MPP party was never for account for or for Ghana for in the first place. Let's share the video.
I had the opportunity to sit down there one-on-one. See, that was a problem, no? The free, no, and the free the people around him. People say president question me, my president answer me in a certain way. That was no. You see, human beings naturally and yama echo such a boy let me free and yama be. So you need people around you to remind you of exactly why Ghanaians voted for you. The Busa president question or answer me say, why have I not thought of it? Why have I not thought of it? I tell you, that day I was shocked. Well, we know this also, that is a very good question, but unfortunately, I don't have an answer now for you. So I said, we so witness not getting my also that. Then when around him, they feed the president's ego. Well, they can't much. They say the people around the president, they feed the ego of the president. And when you want to tell the president the truth, they hijack the truth. Especially the small boys around him. Because they feed on it. And maybe I may say a president in the fort, no. The president has become so used to feeding of ego, no, by the people around.
Montiania Oketechia Frifa. From the horse's own mouth, he sat down with the president. He had one-on-one conversation with Nana Akufo-Addo. He realized something about Nana Akufo-Addo say, about the whole team around him say, they feed on to Nana Akufo-Addo's ego. Nana Akufo-Addo is an incompetent guy. Since childhood, he never believed in himself. He was probably the only child, a very rejected child, because they omu ebia or ye bemanku or de busiemu and one time. Nobody even, although he grew up in a rich family, they have no choice. He's going to be part of the family. But the thing is, he disappointed his parents so much. I think all the utterances at him was negative. So the only thing Nana Akufo-Addo feel good about are people lying to him. And Crawford mo one hono omo etwa ntro kire no mo kai say Donald Trump omo interview people around. Donald Trump don't have close friends. Everybody around Donald Trump, Donald Trump has the same sickness as Nana Akufo-Addo. Donald Trump has a narcissistic behavior. Donald Trump has some behavior. He's a walk alone. He's alone. His behavior does not gravitate people to him. The same thing Nana Akufo-Addo. He feeds on to people praising him. And that is the only way Nana Akufo-Addo feels like he's done something. Iti onipa sano onya hwe kurana na se na ye ne se waye bribi iti se nipa sano se wo koka bribi anya nkyere na obet nepo adekode ne down ontie he will try to cover up. It will share chairman wuntumi Nana Akufo-Addo gina stage so catch the Ghana forces chairman wuntumi or better say chairman wuntumi and yet illegal money. You know why? Chairman Wuntumi knows exactly what Nana Akufo-Addo likes. And when you walk around people with no integrity, like Nana Akufo-Addo, all you have to do is tell him, say, Nana Wunkwa, Nana Ubenyache, Nana, we are dear sir, Nana Jimmy, Nana Nentuma, Etia Bimu Kurana, Nana di Befedrum, and no be na born Nana Akufo-Addo. That is what Oketechia Frifa is saying. Or see, people feeds on to his ego, and therefore they don't tell him the truth. And when you tell him the truth, he changed the truth. Or no more Oketechia Frifa bisa Nana Akufo-Addo a question. Ama Nana Akufo-Addo change esana nebuafu. First of all, he has a way self-esteem problem. Now asako ka chance Nana untuma tiabi. Mama yentien.
So he think he has worked so much. Election 2020 go lose in the bofu besine the butimi jefulu.
Nana Akufo-Addo since olusu ye no. We are from the horse's mouth. 2020 election, according to all Ghanaians who are indigenous Ghanaians, so say NDC won the election. MPP lost the election, and they switched certain things for them to win. That is what Oketechia Frifa just said. He lost and he's still angry up to today. because Nana Akufo-Addo never thought he would lose 2020 election. Many me. Nana Akufo-Addo one you say 2020 election no. Na obelusu he will come close. Evident. Ghana for you know who say aba we di amawiem. Ne bu afu ne nkrofo up to now. That is what Oketechi Afrifa is saying. Because the man never believed in anything else but what people it's not what he's doing. It's what people praises him. So when you work with an incompetent leader only feeds on to the things people praise him in, and the people around him are people who are looking for self-gain interest. Ye was somebody po ewo Ghana muntie. This is everybody our MPP moda. Are disappointed has so much to say. Things they themselves has witnessed, which is true. When ya jandam, we ni onu animu wa witnessing akwebi so bekasa some program we editor, some producers omo ya juma omo on the ground to bring a news omo kodu ha master say omo nka so mbehwa some na omo ko investigate na enye some na play wo Ghana National Television. So MPP for followers na kasa abe attest say the party is dangerous for Ghana. But yet, say no, Oketechi Afrifa is now also going for his own. And I trust what he said. Or say Ghana for Okumamua. They will come and insult into no nefu or no Oketechi Afrifa. Me say obi bana bakacho say me nya men uni ni nye chinye. Let's listen to him.
Wrong information. I am telling you, Mrs. Asase mo meboa, me fra Santiago na. Asante men nyina wona ampo kufisie. Abudu obusofo ro ne sie. Aye konfa no chikro. Se meboa me chi sabi sabi ayi kofu akonya so. Nana no munkume. Let me see me busa president question. I say, why have I not thought of it? And I don't blame Sesabi one way because you money does. So you need people around you to constantly remind you of why Ghanaians voted for you. No, catch it, Mr. President. Mr. President, Ghanaians did not vote for you because of roads, not because of free SHS, not because of schools, but they wanted you to discipline the system and change the status quo. So government after government that will come after you, what raising bar is so high. How comes it and the Akufo-Addo's leadership, Commander Sugar Factory, said the factory is zero boom factory and I said one take one step. Commander Sugar Factory was an integral part of a year 2016 campaign. So by this car, what is the right thing to do? Yeah, clean the system, clean the system. You make choice because Ghana force can the choir. But the president has forgotten. And the person who is supposed to be in charge, Yangasa Lanchamatei. Sometimes
Commander Sugar Factory. Yes, see, it was Ghanaians' money. The man never knew. Akufo-Addo me say people carried him like this. Nobody didn't be see a kunyane sise zinzina. Mame, is it dache hima ba kope meto no food here? Dachi Hima was asking me which part of Canada am I. I want to come home and chop fufu. Ne abenkwanyo. I'm in Toronto. So Oketechi Afrifa. You see, I don't know why a Ghana ni intiminya consistent in their submissions. So we are consistent as I see we di pa no matter how difficulties you may go through, no. In the end, as I see we demand, you said something very nicely, and then you are defending that same government, and then you say you belong to that same government. Me be some who say Ghana ni ye try yen fruma no. Ye may be mu ebimu Ghana for bimu. Ye try mo fruma no. Ye mo swear say adie bi enye no. Say owo adie bi hu na se sesa in its form. You should continue to worship and still continue to Adiana Sesa in its form. The only thing say we eye akoma wo didi akire no. Consistency would make you identify when that thing na wo di achi no esesa ema wo behu na wabum hu na wahu ne ye ma wo ebi mo ye twa omafuruma no ye de ka omo soye omo parent soye say ade bi enya bia no say onye still ade akira na say Ghana ni de yempa de pa na because hwe ekromu ha abrochi aye nyina yete no obroni hu say ne papa anansesam na yetokire omo about a before no ne papa anansesam nia bone omo didi nkuro bebre omo edi nipa konkwasom no so omo toa so a omo asase we nyeye ma omo ena omo ehu acheche njuma mu ehu se daabi moma yenye niama sei se ne ebe ya ebi mu omo anyansafo no omo benya ahoto edi adwene edi abokro ne ho ma eban na womo a omo sebi no omo adwene no adaje anim no omo mfanya adwumaden. Factory was built with Ghanaians' money, and Ghana force sat down for politics to play. Inti ama factory na we efuonum. Ena Ghana ni akomode no. Ena ni Jimmy say me ye MPP ni. Me de me Jimmy. There be yedie no efri we ho na eba. Efri ni petuntum ho. Refuse it. Reject it. Je, mami kan se mi chiro papa bi kan se bi nra na it is true. It is strategically ebimu when you are strategically told not to progress. Yet the travel fruma. This is what I think. Because I mean TSC say Ghana ni say me a meti hey me abafine ena me wonyansa me abafine me nine me nsa nyina ni ho me wonyansa me kura yedie bi me kura nhire bi wo me so Ghana ni nkute ne yede ato ne tim say da bi o ya abafine ne first adekodie na ekura no dabi emwa ye Jimmy ye Jimmy to the extreme yen Jimmy no to extreme. Now so I have a guy who is a motivational speaker, no limbs, no arms, but na some anasa na chire abua many companies and many people. He's a motivational speaker. He has so much wisdom. Say oni nine oni nsa. But yet, this land of opportunity has given him an opportunity. And no na Kwaku bonsam sha ya Ghana for the nim be ya famute so dan ne ho bronsam. Obibinin dia ne dia ya bronsam mom. Let me do it evil. Let me turn into evil. Mami turn into kakai. And no na ye besro me na me dia sai niama mom. Na me dia bre bi mu ase. And no any Ghana for yare. Ghana ni nkoso because oye MPP ni or your NDC ni making in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, MPP may come up with something better for Ghana. The same Ghana for will stand up against MPP and then MPP for Jimmy. We need to recognize that. But let's say in the next 20 years, something new comes out of MPP. No, Ghana for NDC for Ediane Diano Ebe JJ NDC MPP. The new breed bia anase obia we hu ade foforo bi ode ba no Ghana ni njin di entumu o ode Ghana ni bi nana ne papa bi ade oyeye aba ye di gwa anem na ne bia ha mu emra na JJ Rollins siso a America fo ye di nsuo hye egu omoso no ene America ni obibini ne tena ho ene peace aba wiase Ghana ni se me de mempe peace it may be some who say do we think say Ghana be ye enye ye with this mindset say me MPP ni MPP for ya de enye MPP buy for ekuo enye Ghana ekuo binti na me meka kuo no ho inti MPP ni ama oya enye no still a meka MPP ho muntie o oketachi afrifa makes a very when it comes to somebody he is very good at. You see, say Ghana ni can be educated the proper way and we will be very good. Sanka Ghana ni sanka kwa we wahu. Sanka Ghana ni ye papa anka yebe ye good. It is Kennedy Agyapong. MPP for Jimmy. MPP for nim nyansa. Omo sheda de law. Inso anya lawyer ni o. But or the law because opese Share mamika say me chiro ne omode Jimmy sabi MPP for the things say ya kind for away. Me nua mamika say me chiro. Say ya the two team say we your this year. Say ya the two team say wo de wo no wo nyansa o bro onipa dasani bi so a eno nti na som ewo ho eno nti na som yese mensum nipa to wani si otwedi amponyankopon bi a wonhu no. The whole concept of religion no. Do not worship man. Worship something na eye hum no. It works through you. It doesn't work through anybody. You are made God and you are the contact. So when you are casting your eyes upon something that it's not in a form of a manner. And no who nipa said your tear pepe. But when you are given a person to worship her, minia wo wani fra wo wankasankasa what you are capable of doing because you are busy worshiping another person. Guess why? That person or your nipa to say was sisa. Na say o worship nipa or sisa, you won't recognize the difference between good about that person and what to benefit you from that person. And until now, Buroni concept and say, men sum nipa dasani. Nemom sum wo twedi amponyankopon bi oye hunhuma or de achedia bi ebe rewumu na ama wu wa exhibit ne onu nyankopon no pa akere wo wumu. But Ganani ye de atum krofo bi timu say oye papa sini obi inte say obi fufuro na yan chire no ya painting picture bi na mano Jesus Christ bi tie ya painting ya mano picture yes onu nkote na hwe no religio like I say men dane wani inti akani ye de ato ne tim say MPP onu oburu obi aso onu no yo ni person obi inti say adesua bi ade papa bi efri nipa foforo ho said ya chire no so ye robot or ye MPP or ya kani or ye ono de say ni say enote no hwa obronia break that code no we use the biblical concept of a man and the Tower of Babel. It's a Babel, it's a Babel, yes, no. Na nipa dasani re fini responsibility was so. Na they were doing the things and so mo ye. Into Nyankopon e de ekasa hodoɔ ebesai omuntem. This a wisdom. It is a abakosem ena a nyansa samwe womu no. Eno na obroni. Eya na ohwe ba a group of people ti ye baako no. Na ode entotoye ode mra abeto muntem. Saa no obi ansum obi obroni mpese obi besom no nti wo ba ko mu aye ni ohene ye ni ahemfofo obi awa ha ye wo advocacy groups, we have institutions, we have pressure groups, people who tackle specific areas of the law. Ye wo lawyers omu wo to me on their own, they tackle policies, they argue policies. Ye wo employment way, ye wo soldier for, ye wo police for. Everybody will to me and will baby or no one can say Gina. Inti yamfe nipa obibini yedi nipa obroni yamfe nipa say ono nonsum nipa no. Yesi onyankopon twedi ampombi oyemra. Inti obroni sumumra obibini is not discipline. Inti okatechi efrifa. Sa anko ni mumra anko beye consistent. Sana Kennedy Agyapong sanka onimso baba ye no oyemra nipa a woda ekuo ebusiakuo bi omunye mmrafo a anka wafiri mu anka imagine anka Ghana be ye sanka yamfa nipa dasani sanka yamfa nipa yamma Ghana ni anyene se onsom Jesus Christ bi example ye the picture bi amano nemom enye mmra eye picture focus picture we uhuna oyenyame inti se adekodia no e change a onim se form ni change a onim ene ye ni change a onim inti ade papa bi ba ebe obibini betena fa akwa ma ade papa no history repeat itself, the mistake will come back again. Police bullion van aba ye ku police ni up to today e china ye be ku police ni Chinechi Ghana ni ya kombede no. Se jandam, se fraud. Ejuma e wo Ghana pa ye fraud. Se na ye Kufuor mu tie videos ayeye. Abrochi video ayeye ama ye no so many times we no. When say obibini onim nyansa che say onim mra. It is a say ni ye say ye we efuo. Emra ben na deda ho. Undisciplined people. How can you teach them the right thing to do? Inti eno any obibini problem. Muma yenti Oketechi Afrifa because it was an interesting submission. Oketechi Afrifa say MPP party no enye papa ono ankasa na num asem se koto he nso osum o say MPP sa na Captain Smart nso say ono no oye MPP ni MPP nye but oye religious oye na adwene no ontimi enchange no they work by groups. It's Ghana for ultimate say ye gangs ye dangerous. Ghana ni very dangerous. Ade ne nye so say no na obeye adekode na ye de amano no oye dangerous. Why to say obi ayama ne drug tete no we na ye pese obi ekwa assassinate obi a na ya mano hard drug no because adwene ne nya dwuma ye man sa na say o hye say we na adwene na we no it affect the place SSA would reason no inti ye ma wo eno mo hu say bibifo no omo hye adekode na omo adwene nya dwuma say ade no so obekun o say adekode no on reason say bibifo fro gina ne so onhu eno mo legala omo ma li we no ye twam emo broni di we we mrato we ho ena was study we are for how many years ni afa no broni enya the antidote afa no broni enya the answer to control the we no obibini nya homework bia o obibini enya homework bia na bibifo ni hyenwura mu ho omo hye because no ho na efifi omo hye omo adwene ete say robot into Oketechi Afrifa mo Captain Smart mo or say oye MPP ni Oketechi Afrifa can say all manner of things about MPP but or say oye MPP ni na we nipa o nipa nyame ama utumi say o say ade we nya mame but I am still an MPP. Okay, way Oketechi Afrifa can never come to Abrochi obetimi ya discipline to the laws ye no say ya ye mra ma ya woyen emra no ye ne ye hye mra iti ye sesa mra sa ne be ya ye betimi ni nipa atena Oketechi Afrifa mo ntimi ni mra so because ye wo mo emadan enkoasom enipa ye wo ne say omesum nipa iti nipa no osom no enipa ne sesa kora o se ono an odi akire menua ya yera moma ye ntie no sugar Commander Sugar Factory no or say or the two na Kufuor team say ade ne hyenrams enya wusika enya we John Dramani Mahama sika no de ye yo sika no so aka no contract no wo ho ye sidan wi abagana for de wahu or say we Ghana for say ye nsidan no na mo ye nkototo nkunya first ukoto nkunya wi a ukoto ho dan mu niam wi a na wasidan ena John Dramani Mahama said there be ye sidan wi ne atoto niam de agum because niam ne de wo hodada o build the factory now. The raw materials are there. We know our land, our soil. So it can germinate, it to me grow adie biara. So John Dramani Mahama, nyansa or build those things. Because but Ghana for no, you see, Ghana always want to find something to battle with you about. The factory, it was built so the sugar. But Ghana ni say yanya fuo nansa. I just said ya woto nkunya ansa na wakosi dan. Ya adwene nye papa. Odi otan kasa wa hu adwene no ento asum.
President do. This is some of the leadership qualities I can expect from Bawumia no baba. You have boniem left, right, center, center. Those leadership qualities under you. See what you've done. For Alan Bawumia, it looks like it's a done deal for Bawumia because on Alan. And talk about the people around him, the small boys are not telling him the truth. And even if somebody wants to tell him the truth, they hijack the truth, they destabilize the truth, and present another picture. And me, I never see woman him. Me chance na me see meeting, you know. That's if I can. That's the first time I make in public. That's if I can. Na Kwaku ho. Now quite a few people. That then was a problem. No, for around the president and the president himself. Now, if I can busa the question be that day, answer or the mass if I can the president also another problem. Because people are feeding you wrong info, and it is wrong. About 80% of the things that people are feeding the president is wrong. But you see, but the president has become so used to. Look, there is a joke that I used to have with Kwame Frimpong on the show. Say, Mr. President, the gas is not good. If the gas is not good, do I care? But the truth of the matter, Kobisa Samia Okuse, when the Koka said, Mr. President, the gas is not good, there is a response for the man.
Amanfo. Everything Oketechi Afrifa said is what we've been saying. So I don't know what the problem is. Mashada penny message way because it confirms what I just said. Ye Jimia mama say Uma who coin say ube Jimia. Say Obi Kasa. Uma who coin say ube Jimia. Obi Kasa. Ne Kasa na okano. Oko fuane so. Nsu unim. Emra enshram maybe. Ejanie free. Persecution, mistreatment, and other things. Or he ni bi kofa odinsi ni bi say, onko kese sa ankrofo wi. Or he ni no kofa odinsi ni na odinsi ni be gina mipo no so. A otene ne nsa no. O se nia yeshira no no ye ndome no. O shira omumom. Sa no jiminity ye. No more shaking. Okasa okan yesesi ano. You are just confirming everything I said about MPP, NDC. The party fools like yourselves. It is as plain as simple. Nipa menka party. You are the destroyers of Ghana. Because what Jimmy, the amount of picture says some yama mara se fa mara ya juma inti unimo mara meka mara wa ha. Oketechi Afrifa is your party member. He's telling the truth. And we have been saying the truth all along. And everybody all belonging to MPP Biano, it is about party to them people. Look at what you yourself wrote. And listen to what I have said. Me say, you think say MPP used some people like yourselves who are fools and think say you don't belong to Ghana. And the only reason you feel belong, and it's Obibe Yusu. MPP has made some people think, say, oh, yeah, Kenya, MPP, your party, it is a MPP party, no, it's not for an account. MPP party is a few gentlemen, men be almost sorry, Kutia, Ghana, in Kainko. Meba. We'll share video, no? Let's share the video. Mutine mepa achire ono. MPP party say ye for Ghana. Many a one me kasa we MPP ni chire me wo constituency. Say if MPP party is for Ghana, na MPP party for the accounts as we hear all the time. Say ye for account as what we hear. As anka Ghana ni yan Jimmy yen sanka Kennedy Agyapong onim nyansa pa sanka ya kire ne mra o ye mra ni pasa de ono ankasa brage ne ho ono ka no koro hu obeka na ena sanka ye mra ni pa o ye for Ghana. Kennedy Agyapong has so many choices. Ena anka Ghana ni ye for Ghana ena Ghana ni mu mra anka many Kennedy Agyapong anka I will branch off. And you don't have to be independent too. Sankaya nyo time and a yawama NDC. Anka NDC is a Ghanaian political party formed out of revolutionary time. Na Ghana for one kwasumu. na Ghanafoɔ na ahensam ene niyama nkrofo bi mu sorry ye at that time no. That is when NDC came out of a monarchy system, a system that was cool niyama. That is where NDC came from. TMA. It is anka we ye Ghana ni ba. Who say we ye nipa. Enka ye fabribi within the constitution no. Utama sembi a ebe diaboa na nye party. It was somehow kind. Let me read it to you yourself. What you just wasted your time to confirm and to affirm what I'm just saying. Why I'm sitting here every and sana mako krumi. Also talk like reasonable woman. Okay, stop the attacking, madam. MPP is one family. To you, political party becomes a family now. When we say niameka and pepepe na wakano. To an NPP, we are dangerous to development. Won't pay for and sakraye because we need my dear your friend change. All you know, they say you the picture be a say Jesus Christ or Bruni. You see the people I am saying. NPP partners, see what any people like yourself now. What does no many people by choice man go school. Many people by choice who go school no what jiatum way procrastination and undeveloped mind. Change is not in your vocabulary. It wono yadi a way be picture be and see when you say shesa picture no. Now anything you do, don't bend no curve. And no obroni edia winu because obroni no one. Oma bending nyama bebre. Oma give up so many of their culture, their traditions for you, fool like you. When you move sano, obroni asesa a defile or no one kasankasa ni believe will be about obibini. And odem mrafu frokura to say, let's not look at a person. Nemo yenshe ochedi ampombi o ye hum. Now you see the concept. And on a Ghana for obibini, obroni who say, we and unya obia, ubetimi asesa, ko wari ganja, way na wajia, wajeniama, because mamika semichro. And ye may be a Ghana for ye, and ye may be a ye busi, and ye may be a ye dangerous to your development, and ye soon more dear. Ghana need him. What a Ghana say, Abrafun believe, Abrafun, yes, spiritual, Abrafun, Obroni, more spiritual than you. Everything shows. Mako market, Obroni market, yeti abrochi, Uko market, there are certain fishes, Obroni. But Obroni who say, and crofo bimo end your main Obroni or ye catfish. There's a lot of fishes. Beshen nama abrofi echichi wo kromuha. Obroni ni madia yede se asase ne dia. Obroni ni madia belong to asase no. Obroni ni mse dua we ye ntwa ye kyem no. Obroni ni mse dua we no esese ye ma ne nko a ye yi nnua bia e wone ho nyina na ye ma ono nko a because oruli. Ghana ni on the other hand no obibini nim saade we esese ne nko esi faako because Saudi ade foforo ebe na obekum ade foforo no. Munnim sa sunsun mu ade no. It obibini wo someone like you no. Wo your yeraba, wo ya forever. Many of you has given yourself wo ye die wo nkoswo life after death. Why everything you've given it all up. Ama sase ema wiase. You we are forever. We are sacrificial lamb. No more shaky. We are sacrificial lamb. And that's what I'm talking about. I am talking about our inability for change. I am talking about our inability to see things differently and to see the possibilities, the probabilities of other things, because you don't apply the principles of this planet. If we are the principles, the nature, said the nature tier, said the reasity, said the esu enip asasi we ni su, said the ne buying etiano. you don't appreciate it. And nothing na wukurom. Go back to wekurase ho. Ube hu nsuo kola. Na back to abrochi gota. Gota mpo emote. Esene Ghana fo nsu kesiye. Because you don't respect or value nature. Period. Yedi bribi na ama wo se som za de kodie no. Ene wo som no. Enti ene wo se wo hene edi bone. Esan se wo som ohene no na enye mbra na wonim nti no. Wo be cover wo hene no because wo som onipa dasani. You see, and those things has changed. Ama nipa Ghana for bebre omo tu kwan oma yera. You have no culture. Who need culture anymore? You don't have identity. Ye ni identity you. Ye ni culture. Ye ni culture. It's what you want to be brag and to walk as I people who are defending culture. What say they strength in no different because they have nothing else. They have nothing else but to give themselves up. Who nishi biom Ghana for MPP for you have nothing. It's one you put your life for nothing. We are sacrificial lamb. Ojana yadini ekotwa we no yadini bo afore for obi ne comfort. Abrofo ya mote paradise. Otie fuom wa ye fuomu life no say paradise. We see fuonum wa ye look at the countryside in this country you won't be tina ho we onye this e na obronia aye we shine wo kronum e na wa ye djuma denden no wa gyan no adjuma denden na gu ho e na wa bue kwan se brabeye e na wo nso ti wo Ghana ho na wontimi fight one law. Kennedy Agyapong has been president we MP for more than 20 years. One policy baakope for Asin Central, the whole of Asin until some bechichem. One policy we yonku afena wasimu or bekum for one way Asin North way MP no or kum for a policy be send ye beya ne obi onu so ba ofri na chi ba no o mebresa de ono jokwesi bebre no enti MP ba ku bia fight for one policy ejina ye magana instead of say ya kanyina ya kanyama nyina bom wo hwe Ghana ni they are fighting for constitution change we na wakodi ma wa ha wajimi jimie. Can you get out of your comfort zone? Are you willing to give something up for somebody? Can you give up your family? No. Well, family now we say MPP ya family. Can you give a bit up for Obia Huto? Can obibini obetimi give up? Wo away o kanamanya wo hwe wa dwene a wo ye nam nyina mo hwe wo Ghana mo hwe awi opreu awi bibia bi munim ne belong to asase no munim emo a omobo nsase ho ban munim mo a omobo nua ho ban munim ma a omobo ewiem ho ban munim mo a omo no mo generate mefefa ne say nsuo munim mo a omokum ntontom wo Ghana. You don't have anything, nothing, and then you are sitting here fighting me. What Jimmy Papa? What Jimmy Senior Bia? Now, I'm banso among for animal mo. What Jimmy Senior Bia? There's so much law our Ghana. Uncle Nipa das an idiot. Ya wo say, Udim Marabe Basa so. When God said, tilt the land, there was no gutter, there was no bridge, there was no road. There was nothing. There was no buildings. Ose tilted from Ratu diso yen said dia wo pe fatawo. Look at wo what hanomo. Now one law within your own party. Can you give up your friend Obronia give up so many things to build the road, to build proper infrastructure, companies, factories, and a wasasa wo gu. Obroni essay men ton nipa biom. Wona nada so ton nipa wo Ghana. You are aiding your government to do all manner of things to Ghanaian one kasa wo hu. obibini, the best obibini can do. And say ye can Ghana semwa omra. Unkamra o. Ye can Ghana nkanko. Ghana yedie. Ono so beko baby na otake emra na oketechi free for emra no kan ye no. He said something so very, very, it's a food for thought. Kennedy Agyapong has been backing since how long? But is he capable of removing himself? That is the problem a black man has. A black man has no power. You have no nature. And our history so I wouldn't be. It's yeno yakoye sacrificial lamb. Can a black man say I am sufficient enough to create a law? Ghanani, a black man's law is to deprive themselves of freedom. Why? Because obebum rano so. No wako jina the other side no. No wa mamrano aye tight for ninuano. Papa bi no kan asem bi se mami bi no wu ye no call heaven. Na oko heaven no ena heaven gate no Jesus Christ say oh ni ote heaven gate na no o se hwe ha ma me na me ko washroom aba ena odi Ghana ni mami tina gate na no mami ti gate na no ma nipa no hwe gate ne se obi obebe bia no man spell the word love obibini akodu heaven hwa emra yede ko heaven aye tight ama wo bibini mo te ho na mo di agoro maame no yaka kire ni say tena gate na no heaven gate ho obibini kodu ho no wa change law no tie for ninua no ebeye dinyama no ko obibini ni mboni fache obibini remfi asem a ema no enyini asem a ese bibini jamu na ema no nyini no ni remfi da iti maame ti gate na obehwa ni kunu na afe na waduru ho obi a yesi obi an spell love no that's the law to enter into the heaven okache ni kunu ni say on spell Czechoslovakia onimnia ni kunu no ahoden etie onimnia ni kunu ebetimi aye onimnia ni nua no betimi aspell onim se ni nua ni ntimi spell Czechoslovakia yesi onfa love aye meredodo obetimi aspell oberem obibini du ho no o say menua spell Czechoslovakia. This is evidence in everything we do. This is what a black man does. This is what we do to our people. Obibini edemra eye ebema ni nua fa hudie no. Obibini de emra ebema ni nua no edile. Ebema ni nua no onduru baby obeduru. Ebema ni nua no afeli. Ebema ni nua no ewu. Enu any many people ewo Ghana. You should be ashamed of yourselves to even say MPP is your family. You should be ashamed. Mekachira say it was strategically done to these people to feel superior. So to feel, so because when you feel superior, who will give you advice? Why would you take learning from? You won't learn anything. It will share some microphone. Omo bon because onipa na oba be kire na de no oye pepeni oye frafrani oye tani oye ayigbeni oye kroboni oye nzimani oye bunu ofi another side Jesus Christ picture no ye de akire ne say anything beside this picture no menue men sum no sum we it ye Jimmy sa robotics. I'm for mun share video no only 8 people have shared the video. Let's share the video no. Let it go way round and round in circle making no sense. Yes to okwasia no enyansasem no eye nkwasiasem no ata kwakwa to okwasia nyansasem bia no eye nkwasiasem no won kyerosem no mu kokoko kenkan. So what you say? It's no Mudi ayana aye one say when we are talking and you come back and you display yourself even more. Say, we are so advanced than you people are. Ya kan hu dada, makan hu huma dada. Ena wono wabe jina menim, tu be jina menima. Doctor bia, psychologist bia, any police ni bia, or psychology behind dealing with people. Inti wo wansa na wabe jina na minimu. Okwasie bia yakana nyansa sema, ansamo no kwasi asema no. Oketechi afri fa kan nyansa sema won samede abekasa. Asem bi obi beka bia nyansa wo. Kennedy Agyapong asem okan nyansa wo mpa MPP fo agimi. Kennedy Agyapong asem okan bia no MPP fo agimi. I am questioning or no that when you realize people you are working with, like when you're sitting around shit and you don't want to smell like a shitter, Onyansanibia remove themselves from the shit, or else you start to stink like one. So all of you are stinkers of shits because you are around shits. So what you say? Life is about nyansasem. Take some. Obia me ni oso otame ni oso ochiri mi ni oso onpemasem. One day. Ni sa me di wachiche pa me ti say afa de chire no na they are speaking my language. Hey. E chire no omo so omo time nya afa de chire no. I will tell me say ubeka wanumu sam. I draw becho. Saneti iti emra we the pharaoh no kofa odinsini ni se o mekese omo a omohira omo obi na no na ohira omo. So blessing goes to me. No more shaky. Blessings goes to me. Nyame nhira mo nyina me nuano mo. Ene me kwa kwadi adwuma. Abosen. About 12 o'clock. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to get myself a nice little corner. Ewo baby obroni aye garden to say paradise ibi. Na makotena ho bi why. Me ntena fie. Outdoor life is healthy life. May God bless you. I hope say you will find a place of comfort to be wo baby out here. Now also wakotena ho. Send me wo fie for the next 2 months ya obroni se me ntena fie na me njojo me ho na me wo vacation hidie. Na che say ya dwedwe ye ho a obi na abeko na no muhu se na me gina nsuo mu snow mu awo mu na ye demonstrate e wo Canada ha na meka ho bi mitwa video be kire mo omama ya omatia ketia mu $4 more. Hey, for more. This is what you fight for more. Wasiasam mote ho na obibini ama ne ho kwan se onu ani nua bibini onyusu no Ghana school na moko no obi o ko akwa bi TikTok make sense say o si Ghana ni breu Ghana nyeye wa breu hu ekosuku na wo wie nsu a o we wasa akọ breu hu akotua bribe nti wo de chese obibi ni bribe na nyame hira mo nyina. I wish say I hope you guys would find a very nice thing to do. So what you say, may God bless you. Nyame hira mo obi bia obedi matam onyankopon nyansen wo wutimo nyimre me e wo Bible mo da bia me kosra me nuama kasa o Osi ni ode ne wo ba afore for eniama tantan eniama bone adepa e wo ne ho no nyankopon oje ema woni a wonke bi ma omo e wo Corinthians o ba bi me kan na me yema hweme enti me de kasa de bia obi bia nyansa wo utimu nyusu anyame yima me. I need it. The more you go up, the more responsibilities God places in your hand. The more or say pene na ono erade obebie no. When you know what that means? Or say him na obebie pem ko wanim no. The more you research about something, the more nyankopon bie wa adwene mu. You need more brain, you need more sense, you need more wisdom. I need more onyankopon so asase we ya wo obia the same way. Obia koto ya funumu. Iti ade papa bi ewo mu nyankopon nyimra me no ma wunya useless ebi mu oma ye omo ho tiase ewuo ye twen obi obi bewu obi oye sacrificial lamb ye twen emra ewei emre pemu no obi unti wo be hwere wo biribi ama obi enya ahoto onyankopon nyi saa biribi na ewo ho na wo sei wo de kama ne o wadada no. Politicians already has the power. You are speaking for them, dear. Onyankopon, onasa wunka mania wabeye bribi, niya waye change bia ebua obi. Nasa would ya would become mania onya she. Ni obe say asase ne ma Ghana fo a onyankopon nyansa e wo ahoden e wo onye ma ne ohia odbetimi aye biribi asem wei ihye imbam menum nso eguso obi bia wo say wo de wonka ma ekrom ha advocacy group there are too many say what you say me who citizens a ono atam say obi kan bayasam na wo say oba bedi obi atam onyankopon adwene e wo ho enyansa e wo ho bibi bia ya bibi papa bia nyankopon dia bom e wo bible no e ono kyerosam ne say obeje onyankopon so say ni odi mani ba be from so wa ma me wo sutumi wa ma me wo sutumi say me ndome wo obi bia obeka asem bi wa ha we say MPP your family Ghana for your family so I speak for Ghana first ade bia wo ho tumi bia wo ho nyankopon jema me onjema obi nso ohia me no musu nsuo me de me nan esisi fam asase wei enye nia meka ne tum ewie mu nye nia meka ne tum Ghana for it's about time you speak ma wanum asem na ose eye oja no enhye eniama bone a etwa ho ahia obi bia ba be disturb your effort into doing something good kasagu se nipa no so ehye amen me wi amen me de nchini so aguso onyankopon jiji obi bia waje wa ho den obi ogina baabi ensese ogina na wo niam papa no onyankopon so asase we nyini mfiri ho ashe eno ano no Ebenezer nyankopon hira Collins nyame hira obi bia sheki nyame hira so ti ase nyankopon hira what is more insulting than a common obi or that circle? What is more disgracing of human dignity than a way attempt way you see, when you are clouded with hate, everything you say is all hate around me. And you will see and yet we endumu I'm telling you, say, and I me a video be made about betu we onyankopon ma wani mfra saa e woni ama papa ho no ono no ma nyambe asase we ho ono ma ohene nakoma eprimia because no ohene no na ne timu ode onyame nyusu emfanye bribi papa bi wo obi abram so wo si wo timu ode na wonka ma you think this is politics you think said this one is a ebusiekuo me na meye akani me na meye MPP ni me na meye NDC ni hwa me obi a NDC ni me se oye consistent a eniama edibuaw onyankopon oma metumi ede bi oma me anwoden onfra obonsam ani wo me ho onyankopon oma me onjina manim sa onya mechi onfa ne abofo a omugina ha omuye ne ma papa no bofo wa wo ya de papa mami why obi bi obebe me wankasa huntesuogu nani so ade etumi e wo mu a wo de sesa ade wei abofo a Moses hu ye oni ne kasa ya a ehye ye no kura hu mframa keke onyankopon gina me cause death cause omu wo bi ogina machi a wo ya de papa ni o say obi bi obebe me eno ni asema ese wo kama wo nyankopon hira obi biara menua kasa say those who don't believe in anything and this is how it's going to be. Also, I'm watching you live from Kumasi Kwada so a Greek Buraso fantastic program. Thank you very much Asari George Yao. Thank you. Me webusia for ewo we apatase great woman. Thank you my brother, my sister. Wow, shame. Ene makacho say uni biribisha ma wokasa ayetumi no fashe kagu wiase onyankopon ma wanamo nsisi ye odi gina baabi a obi te say no shaky obi biara sunsumu eta ekire a omo say omo de niam boni no maboa yen Ganafo mpeinfo eno madi boni ano onyankopon di biribi edua omumu masa di konje me say ene se uko baabi na so obi yare a main don anasa obi biribi obi a menua mawa find some peace within yourself na nyame ma wonti ase enhunumu the spirit, the discerning spirit for you to see, say, and near maybe or kaya, be a wanka, or be a wanke biamano, or be a one ye bribiamano, or be a wire bribi, and nunti, and then now you think I see where the hoka, and come in say, come in down your button so, then come me kura way at that way type that do be no be a bit to say, no, na must see that duana no say, pine number team. That is anka you ask it to us, anka sana, but we are near home. So what I say, as I say, man who coin man yankupon asasi way, I say you need to see nature the way nature is. Don't be foolish. Not because I say a Ghana fonti ye Jimmy. Not because I am futuro guyentimsino, unamasisi waso, nan futuro nanko rawasum, and cloud your mind, the judgment, your right senses, no, ama anko cloud ho. We are not foolish, sir. Ghana 40 Ghana unimnyansa. So when we are saying you can come and rebuttal and also challenge with something, but don't come and insult me. I'm telling you, I have every right for the government body. Are you a government body? Do you work? Are you a tax collector? Are you the one collecting people tax? Did anybody voted for you? Ghana for Mubabe did you obiatam? Did anyone voted for you? Did anybody? Are you some government appointee? You don't know the works of government appointee. Go and read them. Google it. Ya tina simman jandam kwasiafua omu eni ejuma wa system num. Wo here juma said the obinsu here juma no. And then Crawford da bonting. Just because of school feeding, chrono scheme, scamming, improper way, a policy, sir. No work has gone into it just to get people. And then yet to Africa, who doesn't know, sir, the leaders are wrong. Doing so many things wrong, for what? Do I collect your tax? I am speaking against the government. Even Canada government, we speak against it. United States government, go and see the citizens on the social media speaking about Joe Biden. Go and see them speak about Joe Biden and their cabinet members. Go and see. There was a woman so Joe Biden government was going to as a senator, a judge, fan as a senator. Come and see assembly odi or release a criminal. Almost say we release a criminal. Kodi assam again. So many mouths because she's now coming to represent the country. You're a fool. Say because my son camera. Say me can buy some. Are you stupid? Are you Abay? Abay no has the. You don't know the law, the universal law. They say Abay no the minute police ni nya sama public in the judge. Any army officer nya sama the juror. When you sin against the public, we have a jury system. Me jury letter from the government of Ontario, Canada. I can be served to come. Say me media some. Ya samo ya can't wait. Me jumenti ename uko for 5 days. No ya no more koda. You are not supposed to get away. Do you know the systems here? Obronie jai ni freedom mu, obronie jai so many things mu, just to get a system that is at peace. What you have baby di matam? Mami way Kinyanta Bibi, one of the US senators, omu di assembly biomansana. Omu who say she ruled the case properly. And son omu mano as a senate role obro obibini. The public rose against a few group of people, and they have right to do so. Now, Obi, are you foolish? You can't buy some and your papa company or some. I'm speaking about the government of Canada, of Ghana. Not to Papa Coco, and that's all Papa a brofu obi na meka wasam. Obeshi na onche no. O Papa beshi na brofu a onche no. Ana Ghana former Jimmy sir. Are you serving a bind? Are you a bind? Do you have a bind? Do you have a position? Even if you have position and you have no right, we are people of Ghana. I use the man's words. Ono ankasa ne numu sem na me ba be kasa. O pe family. O family and wo a me nua go and create your own family. MPP is not your fucking family. So what family, what papa no wo maami and wo. So if you are irrelevant in a system, what mama didi matem wa MPP ekuo, it's not your family. Ya Jimmy Dodo. Go and create your family or say akola be free nina ene na agya fie. No ne ne yira kobom e create your family. You lost that promise. Ada ne ya Jimmy sa. Ye kan abanya sama nobody, Joe Blows, nobody in the system will come and speak nonsense. Me domeo. Come back again. Who won't be a task at then a dinner chinema can come out? Ashe. Kosiasam. Okasa fafa okasa oda so ti we kura hona only occupies 200 people now. Muka mo sorry anamato anansesam mabo ampe ubo ampe wi anamakototo we matoto bese matoto aburo. I used to be in that way sesia no na matetangu mu ho saa na majimu na we akoji we yere na we akoji we kunu na mo ne nam ha ene you are in the mainstream. We have people within you. Different people you did not grow up with. And we all grew up differently. What do you mean, mama? Can nonsense. You think, say, we are all the same? I told you the 3 people, morning away wakers, yeah, sorry, I'm matching. Omo sorry, anopa. And your mom there, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Your quest in Siomua. Do we fetch the same fucking water? No, we don't fetch the same water. Me, I'm sorry, I'm a the clean water. No, I decide for the one who wakes up in the morning. Or no, because maybe the what Jimmy do? We are speaking about Ghana. Nado Papa Koko a fool. Come and say this country. Or Brody crying to me, Messi, or Bibini crying for away campaigning. Or Brony, come and see the Red Indians in this country, the Aboriginals. Come and see Pepe for way no more. And now me packing lot away and che. Get be about and right away or be so bedu. Or besides another omo ye weyana, omo ye weyana. Come and see the shiki for her. Do you know what they were doing? They are occupying their territories. What Ghana ni ya say a funu. And I want to say yan sumo nipa. Yes, I'm an NDC communicator. I am an NDC communicator, right? Because you people don't know how to communicate for mass population. You don't know. To you, it is an NDC MPP. Mamika story binchiro. Emre be before Esha say omu kumrano. Na abrofuni before say ebi before no ye didi. Until say television. Omusha say so mu feature. Oba oya tia, oba o blue eye, oba o blonde hair, oba oya and only oba. Na the society even discriminate against abrofuno. Omuso abrofuna omuye different. It's not a before no we're fighting for proper elimination of discrimination and racism and other things. Abrofuna na omofo say ohie ni te say wona roof frempoma ohie ni no o bibini na no fo say oka abrofo no ho no nim say when you give people opportunity to feel superior, eventually they will turn on their own people who are not like them. Abrofono also benefited because there were people who were talented. There were people who were smart. They don't fit the mainstream of the media. And these people joined the black people. The people who were also being discriminated against. What Jimmy Monomo read? You guys don't read. Munkenkai. Mwa bonbon. So Abrofo Wemo started also seeing the essence of before no noise no moye no, and they started marrying and also going back and claiming their children back. Abrofo omo before wo ye omo de omo ma ema adoption. Now America became a sick community, sick society. America created monsters until say before ne mrano abrofo ne te ase a abrofo na bi ejoni before no. And America na wo Jimmy nia wote ho a wo bi bebrete America Jimmy MPP NDC. What Jimmy Dodo? What Jimmy Dodo? If I am an NDC, it is to fight for specific law. And if I see NDC remotely branching off and doing other things like what MPP is doing, and me one of the NDC for ni be and as a MPP for now. Omukasa against NDC. I will speak against it. Me Jimmy ye. Me yamfamantina bosum anim se mensum obosumo. Iti I know bosum na minim nsakraye na minim what is going on. So tiase we left to see. Yabesha ni ebesi. Iti mosa no you plateau. Mona se mu dwaguno. Me dwa endum da. Me semi me jandum eja semi me jandum, because I always have something to talk about. Come papa ya meka, mama ya meka, me baye bia meka. So what you say? Ubaye bia obeka, Kennedy Agyapong all the way. Some of them mind Jimmy. Oh, you are campaigning or papa bia one year Kennedy Agyapong na campaign na nya Kennedy Agyapong juma die bi o wabedi. I feel you, man. You see, when you are born into a society of rejection, uni papa, uni mamia, and you will not even call Kennedy Agyapong, kofubim papa Kennedy, papa Kennedy, and remember, can spiritual implications be about those things? And mo yimu ho free mo amu nhyiremu no, mo boshe mu no, mo yimu ho free mo amu adwuma mu no a, ya fra mo yaw, nso ya wo akosua. Ye fra Kwaku nso ye wo we adwoda mo amayi mu ho afia mo ayera wa asase we so amonenam ho te se ntofo tonim mo amono mo papa no mo enhire bi esese wo papa ade bi ese ye pass ni on ade bi esese wudi wani wehu a light bi esese wo gina faako cap bi a akakakra nanka ebu afaso ama na wayi hu afiri ho no mo bebre papa. So Kennedy Agyapong all the way hungry people nko ani brefo na Bible no so can say be about you people mo papa no mo fo say mo papa no mo ensansani mo papa mo bra mo papa no mo papa sanka Ghana ya papa anka papa na afuo na nko yesikani ba mo no mo de obi papa wa bokoro no na ye mo papa me se nhyire bi esese ba o me se mo no wahu ade bi esese ba wo cap na ade bi ese wo sesa enhyehye bi a ya hyehye ama wo na edu so we sai busia num but when you hu afiri ho your place is occupied na sankrofo no sai busia na wo so wani bre no a wo pese wo komu no wahu omo so no omo hi obi di na bo afore wo na ye de wo kwakobo sa afore ye no jimifo ma mo papa mo anhwe mo maame mo anhwe mo maame mo nso market women a omjo mo ma Bible ni kan sem bi fa mo ho osin na nia nani ewo nia eni no ho na odi nia enwo na akire na wo pray for obidie me papa na papa we do papa o Mr. Kisi o yam papa wo jimi osi asem osam kani ni esi da eda susi osi se nipa koro no ho ade nyina hwere no na obedane sacrificial lamb ewo ntrosem nu eye asem esi eda susi iti Kennedy Agyapong my papa Kennedy Agyapong my papa go Kennedy Agyapong ipo obi di na bo afore ye wode wo na beba Kennedy Agyapong fa ne ba mo afore yo Kennedy Agyapong won fa ne ba mo afore Kennedy Agyapong de wo na beba afore no obi nso a so sese wo papa ono na oye koko ne I rather maminka sem cho Daniel nanka ye feedi ne nam enam papa bi mo amopo nkrofo papa de o mayen wo mo papa no hey the night me say mo MPP for no mo yera je sanka Ghana be ye proper education and the whole yen social system ni need to be changed. You were raised wrongly. Ya bowati modern mu mama mu papa me mama from northern region me respecting the papa said your tie bia me peno or ye basal ni kura me peno me mama me free ni mu se me ye ni seed na sa seed no ewie bi na hwe sa seed no na me aye de meto atache mu na manyini na me behwe na makodua mu ewo esre so ma ba no bewo mo ma ba wo esesanka wo no koko ase na ese yedua wo after the way you say yeah koko na koko na kata me so na koko no wa jimi spiritual implications Ghana for bebre mu ma yera o se wo no adia enwo o se musuo na wokọ akọje because uya ba SSL ensese yedi nsuo bebre egu so ensese yedi nsuo bebre egu so uya baby a at we no anua no esese anua no ye dry uya te say aloe vera obi nso ho ye pampro ompie ntem o hye asase na so establishing itself ono no untimi aprutu no pampro bi eni wo obi beka se metu pampro ase afede obehwe na pampro akopie ewo cement dan bi wo bebre wo pie ye udum na bi afede wo pie na pamp we cement no na e wae nti wonu unmenyini nye pampro nti Kennedy Agyapong be my papa Kennedy Agyapong mo yira mo papa mo na hwe mu papa wonim se san krofo no mo maame se ne din de ya mo frɛ ne ya menua wo bebre wasase we so papa wo be ye adwuma wo be kasa wo ye adwuma wo be ye adwuma so na adwuma a ese se wo didi hu no ndidi hu wo bebre na krofo bi mo ho a omo hustle omo fo se they are working you are hustling ade a me de 1 cedi betimi aye no wono be hia be ye 2 million mo we papa na me papa because o papa anhwe o ma me anhwe me nua he o ma me anhwe wa akokọ de we yemfa obi papa nye munja jimiye no na fra o ma me ma why na munja jimiye BBC ye ena ma sa asam no hye ase kohwehwe ne enti ne esi ye eye no me ma wo eye no me ema wo ekrom hanom a ye wo ma menka asem bi nkyerɛw obroni never obeka ne papa ne mama ne papa enye onye se de ben ne papa na eba no say family reunion omukoko madam for ye broni they don't get along but when it comes to say a Thanksgiving niama they go sometimes at the end ko de buro mo ho when am hu bi da just everything mu Ghana for fairly family ye fairly financial ye fairly politics ye fairly spiritual ye fairly development ye fairly everything Ghana for fail ye kan samu a ohun me sisanke wiase da anka oba ya abrofo o enam fish sanka omo hwe fish bia bi obroni krampo nim se fish bi wo ho aye nwe obroni minimo obroni bi obroni we guy o kan asem bi kire me fish bi wo ho a ye nwe obroni kura nim se ya asase ne dia it is supposed to do something tina krokro we enam ha doko nam ha yanwi omo amane egu park so a omo enena nenam swans ne niamane ne nenam kromu ha what do you think those things are for amukọ baby amunsu ade wate na munja atem didie na munja attacking people na me be attacking me I'm not the government I'm attacking the government which is what we do here. Nyankopon hyiram o nyame hyiram Ghana for anti Kennedy Kennedy Agyapong, your papa go and take Kennedy Agyapong. Me, I know I'm a papa, macho man, me chemo. Onye, oh, me papa. Eh? That's it too. That's it. That remember be can send me a mo Ghana for now. Mo de ya wo kasa. Ghana ni de ya wo e kasa ma ne hwere biribi. Na say ye de ya wo kasa. There are so many books don't speak with anger. Don't speak with hate. Because it clouds your judgment. It clouds the things. And your judgment say about obio. Me say hey. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me. I don't mention nipa so. Menya wo faso. Me na wonya me ho faso. Me. Menya wo faso papa. But me Mavis. Me no because what declare me? What declare me a? Wonya me ho faso. But me de me menya wo faso. Me won kwafo bebre ho a menya wo faso. Mo nya me ho faso. You know why? Oma declare. What declare me say Mavis we me de menya wo faso pa. Me I go use you said ya wote bia because me wo nyansa. May God bless you. I'm for share video no. I want you to share the video. We have learned a little bit about Kennedy Agyapong. Say no. We also say Kennedy Agyapong did not think he was going to become a president. And Osha said did in Kofato me ameti he me ba be penyin ntino eniama papa na masha ase me lay foundation no ma be penyin why ma be penyin bi ntino me lay foundation me na me ti asesere na chi me medi we obi we a onyeye na ma beka say waye somebody may use that against me na obi bi okwako yi tape bi abanso no na nimbegu asese poto da me ba be stand no when nimbegu asese poto because me nya hwe ya eba be tenti me ba Kennedy Agyapong ye nyina ye hu ye o say ono a oye MPP ni o say MPP for Jimmy and so he's sitting around the same shit and he's thinking right now Kwaku Anan be kan asem no about way Bawumia and he raised a big stinky way about Kwaku Anan and now ono the Canada way Bawumia campaign and no chira say Ghana ni onye consistent don't know what the country needs and has no foundation. They don't lay structures. They get up, they make up the law as they go along. They don't use the law. They don't make any differences within the system. And again, and are confused, thinking say they are all the same. And no need confusion. No Ghana need your time or time. Me amiti heya mano din obia no odin sineme. You cannot compare an ordin form at the same time. That means to say one yet a certain critical analysis about things that looks the same. I to say pompo abobi. Baku just pompo meline just way adebia way be insio ubebiemuno way bia when your skin a certain pressure be and say you irritate a certain crofubua or skin when it gets irritated or pressure so now are generating insio no Dr. Pimple where ye pompo bebre wo kroma but obi pompo cancer obi pompo cancer it's not the same. It is a one who difference and na say wo be ka kire me say NDC MPP the same o be a unsua de unim differences between people unim differences between animals crocodile any alligator the same for you because you have not learned about them. But if you are a real human being and onipa ye de wo ya de onipa yedi wo affect change and answer obi a yedi wo esi bibi na you will see the difference between people say they are not the same. One needs a push but could you push na pushy one needs support in kola ye wo mutimi so baako ohia support ebi wo hon so ohia support. You can't tell me say they are all the same with that and yet the same that because you never see MPP ni bi original radio station etetiemu te say hanini didi attempt na on kasa about facts. That means to say you are too lazy to do your own homework. I see people asking stupid questions. Show me this, show me that. You are stupid enough to come and ask that question. Be stupid to go and do your own homework. Will be attested to it. Homework, they know it. Go and research your own. You see people without any information, they are coming to speak and they don't have anything to speak about but at MDDA, but Jandam. These are the people almost say, yeah, we are all the same. They are not the same. Me and me too, I mean, the same. Me about tia, mano odin, mano no, me they are compensating me height, no. And no bin soon so or fam kurasene me. Now who ma tia for me, no na be friend tia for me, no, I mean, you me what. Then you not the same. So what you say? It told me, I can't tell me say MPP and DC, they are all the same. That means to say, we have a little bit more learning to do. Thank you very much. And Ghana, the education is that we cannot tackle two things at the same time. And yet, and shut to a move. Direction. I want to see a certain policies being effectively benefiting Ghanaians. And the only people are mekasa umbetie. Sa me say NDC for sa MPP no. Anka me ko company ama omo. But sa me hwe na sa omo ntie omo mbu onipa dasania. Me pa ocho. Me nkote political party bia because we are all the same. If I cannot speak while MPP is in party, and I cannot speak while NDC is in party, do you think, say, if I bring some other person, and if you are speaking for change, you need to speak for change that would be it will manifest within the system. People will see it. And many Ghana government in Ekasa. And many enipa always people needs. Not all of us will be will have the opportunity to speak. Some people needs to be spoken for. So we are speaking through a political party. Union because and they are not listening to us. Why? Because we were not strategic. Meaning politics. Abrofimu ma ye meetings akese munsuan politics na mono munsuan politics eten say o be pentokwa o ba be create enemies in a system, and you think that's a politics. That's not politics. That's creating enemy. Ni oye politics pa onim politics say NDC ba so obenya bibia san aka no obetimi agina ne naso akasa ye free mind. Free mind is speaking with near MDC ayeda omo betimi abeye biom se no se free mind echo campaigning for specific bibi ewo ni area. Do you think NDC entie no montina hon creating enemy for themselves, for yourselves, like tetefo no mo ye cool no. This is what it is, a pocket of we mun kakra and a cool see ye we se men on to kokan we hu. Let's move into those parties and go to MPP effect be so what make a cham say omuntie minti no me kwa minti me nua na chese onye obia your strategy is not effective enough. Your strategy is not effective because me who one person will make a change in the political party that monogana for nim politics so me who one person will vote to LGBT to Canada one person walk out Ghana for na NDC for walking out. You don't follow the political parties. One person walked out. BC, they walked out. I'm about to dinachi. Me phone you so. If I can open a political movement, it's a church movement. They are pushing for their candidate. Minya weni de biya, minya email de biara. You see, mumu in politics, nyamuni mu yantokwo. And this day, and in Wayno, the whole world is watching Ghana. No tokwe biya nkosi bebia, obiya nyoku biya. Munya monsamono. I receive a whole lot of updates about that movement. You know, it's a pressure group. What they want to implement, almost they stand up for things that it goes a person's moral values. Almost a church way. They are fighting against the law, which are forcing doctors to kill someone. There's a law, obi ewo terminal illness, ewo Canada ha. Na se opese owua. Wo doctor no wo ni choice, but you have to administer a medication to end that person's life. And no ewo Canada. That way no munim. That act, do you guys know? And Canadian doctors are crying, say, some of the doctors are crying, say, I don't want to be forced to do something against my religion. But guess what? We are doctor, you are bound to the law of the land. And the law of the land, omatina say, ama and crofia be rest system numu. At the law to be doctors say, once you have upheld and have sworn to service mankind and what this part of the world, you must, and the person can report you as a doctor, and many of these doctors, some way are religious people, they have their own integrity and their beliefs. Any campaign life, any one of their way message in I want to share a powerful video with you about a conservative politician. That is right, a conservative politician who schooled his liberal counterparts about parental rights. They fight against everything. The man's name is Chris Austin. Almost a campaign against Chris Austin, a progressive conservative LMI way in New Brunswick, who also happens to be a province minister of public safety. Last week, he stood up in the legislature to make some heartfelt comments in response to the criticism his party has been receiving from LGBT way. This man stood up against it. Stood up against it. These people, they cover and they campaign for people who stands up against a group who be a own person who push on my ideas. What it Ghana no moon politics. Moon politics. It won't this group does not sit at the back. No more didi politicians at them without being in the door. Without being in the door. So you need to be part of the decision making. It's obi or person or votuma ebia Kofi Kuranten and as I say anything. Vote for Kofi Kuranten. Don't tell me say a pressure group into no actually you don't have a candidate. That's foolishness. Yeah, me candidates in here. It's the man stood against something. What are you fighting for? Do you know what we are fighting for? And I say, do you know the needs of Ghanaian financial education? When it comes to hospitals, you need a pressure group or fighting for hospitals. We don't have it. A real group, a real registered group. I almost say we are fighting for hospitals, young mothers, or saying, and young individuals in a way, social media, so SSSK. So you have to tackle one by one. Wemu, almost tackle. Also, was standing up. Also, last week he stood up against a legislator, to make some heartfelt comment in response to the criticism his party has been receiving from LGBTQ activists and even from Prime Minister Trudeau. Prime Minister Trudeau, they are after him. Or say it's over a way, it's changes to policy 713 on sexual orientation and gender identity. Now we will get to more on that in just a moment, but first I want you to watch that and I'm explaining. So this pressure group, they are well established. What's the Ghana now? Sorry, now we are cotton. We know it didn't attempt. Now we are cotton. We are politics. It's not politics. Let's talk about real issues. Papa Che Akwaba Uba Johnny Mian Kame or say we think the way God created us to think. So don't think you can change us. We can change you. Na me change you. Or say you always throw insult on Ghanaians, thinking that you are educate us. If you are in Ghana here till now, you will be like us. So you give us a break, madam. Papa, se pote yenum na wopa me come for progressiveness. Umpa ko. Se me Ghana ampa nya wo kan no me de me onyansani nti nya wo kan ye no menim who you think I'm insulting him for wo da wo ba bi ahwe wo dan kora wo dem na me ba enhumo buru ni sei wo na me de wo abetena ha your problem. When the people you are fighting for no, or penny here ni musa, or penny here ni musa. Timudia munkoswa nkowai. Munkoswa nko tina here ni mu na ejuma unsa beka we fraud. Nkrofo sika na ye de no me gumuso na ye kese mo. Nkrofo sika ono ne sweat. Obi ewe no na wonso wako fraud boys na mo hwa wodan kura wodem chei hwa wodan kura wodem no enwomobro ni se mimi medi watam o sa wote ase enya wo kura you are too small kwa me chei you are too small for me to do attempts ite enwomobro ni pase wo no mumom na meka ama emra papa bi aye de beba krom ho na nka we Ghana for egu abrochi mpo a omo ya Ghana for mpo no because of your political system intino omuko hu kra emobo because of the way some of you has grew up into kra hu omobo we don't do things for ourselves, we don't support ourselves, we na affect everybody abrochi mpo na wa Ghana iti kwa mi chei don't worry why me enya wo kra me ntimi ni watem she's sleeping. She's gonna have to call you back, okay? Okay, bye. Kwame J, you should know the difference between the videos we make. I can never make Kasam found that because we are nobody. Make Kasama the people, the vulnerable people like you. Ose me wa Ghana and kame wa we I am pa. But me ni Ghana. Iti makomenim when it comes to reasoning. Makomenim when it comes to the things I've seen and experienced. Mini Ghana, how do you want me to be like you? I can never be like you. Adena Ghana for mumpe obi onipa foforo. I am a different person. Mini Ghana said ya woka no. So I'm speaking differently from you. Intiti asie say me amini Ghana no. Ni amehu ene ni ameka no. Eye different o. Kwame Chei. Are you going to be able to allow yourself to see say mini Ghana into mekasa ye different? Reported as fraud. Ya report to say we a frauder. Now why they call me? Don't call me. Obi me phone no echi akromfo nyina o. My phone catches thieves. My phone no echi akromfo. Sawote. Iti ya report to phone number you say a fraud. Inso ofre me. Eye Indian fo. Anyway, Kwame Chei, me nim baby inside obi na abedi matem na me nso me di ni bi but we me say umba nche. I want for mama me jam wate, nyame nhira mo nyina. May God bless you. Bye bye. Na mon share video no, so video no it's not shared. Mon share video no. When we come here and waste our own time and also our energy and our resources, money, your job, you can support me. The only thing you can do is to share the video. And I'm sure say over 100 and something more of you agree with what I'm saying. So if you agree with what I'm saying, then please share the video. Thank you.